Hello and
Yippee-ki-yay.
welcome to the news once again, my friends.
Welcome, welcome.
Whoop, whoop.
There they are. You know, the audience.
Stella's still in mourning, but she just like that normally, actually. That's just pretty normal. Pretty standard, really.
So here we are once again, CNFT News. We are the real news, real nonsense, fake network.
Really all the time.
We're real.
Actually, we are kind of a network. We do have two different channels that we stream to.
That's true.
So.
And
starting
an online hub.
Yeah.
Starting today, though, I think this is our first one that we're exclusively streaming to this channel now. Yeah. But we'll still be posting our guest segments and stuff to the other one, I think, right?
Yeah, so the idea now is that we're going, and we'll probably have to say this a few times, but just so everyone who's tuning in can hear it, we're going to be streaming live only to the CNFT News YouTube channel, which is nearing 100 subscribers, very close. What up, Sean? Thanks for coming.
Sean.
Welcome. So even on Thursday, we'll be streaming just to this channel, but after each guest segment, we will upload that to the NFT Update channel. So you'll still get to see basically the interviews, which is kind of what NFT Update is all about. They're doing interviews and almost exclusively.
And at least
maybe
for now,
I think so,
For now, this is what we want to do because we want to make sure that it's not confusing about where to go.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth.
And get people to this place.
So we're very excited.
And vanity URL.
Yeah, we're almost at
real nice.
We're almost there.
Only 11 more needed or something.
We're gonna be CNFT.
I think we can hit 100 today. Maybe we should do
it.
I know we finally planned all of our giveaways yesterday, but maybe if we hit it during the show, we might be able to do an extra.
We'll
see.
A little extra giveaway.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Martin? Is it possible to recommend projects? Yeah, you can feel free to drop anything in the chat, and we'll take a look. Always love.
Or in the Discord too. The chat.
Oh yes,
it's hard to check.
The Discord is more permanent than the YouTube chat in a way. Okay, cool. Well, this Monday show here is brought to you in part by Cardania. That's right, Cardania.
Destination in the metaverse.
That's great. I love that. Now I wanted to pull that.
They've had a tagline for a long time, which is nice.
True, yeah.
Sometimes I don't know what the tagline should be or get to make it up.
Oh, there's the lamp. It's behind me.
I love lamp.
There.
Yeah, there it is.
It's not plugged in at the moment. I don't think.
No, it's not.
I don't know where that extension cord went. That's really weird. I had a whole thing set up. Whatever. Anyways, Cardania, we love Cardania. Great project, great community, always adding to what they're offering. And very shortly, they're going to be releasing artwork for the card packs. We're going to start seeing some of this stuff because they've been, Chris on Friday was saying that he received 82 pieces of artwork last week for these card arts.
Damn.
So there are, I think, at least 5 different card packs that are unopened and have been unopened since the very beginning of all this. They've just been sitting there.
Early marble races, I remember.
And, pretty soon they're going to be opening. I mean, I'm not sure how soon, but it's happening.
And so that means just everything in the wallet is going to have a bunch of open cards in it. Every pack.
I don't know how it's going to work, how the opening will work.
It's going to hatch. Like the amazing thing we're giving away today.
Oh, yeah. So looking forward to that. Cardania is awesome. I suppose we should show off there since they are a paid sponsor today.
You know who else thinks Cardania is awesome? Who I didn't know until recently. I found out Cardano Bits is actually a collector of Cardania. Quite a few OG Cardania stuff.
That's because he's a smart man.
True.
Good
we like him a lot.
Yeah, he's so cool.
So as you can see, everything's sold out. Just shows you how excited people are about this thing.
What I love about Cardania personally is the chill vibe above all. That is the most sacred part of Cardania for me, and like the good sense of humor. And also the fact that there are so many different cool things for you to be into about it. Like it's not a one note type thing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. And there's a chance that I might be working with Cardania in more of an official capacity coming up soon. So more as that develops, but the conversation is going. I have a lot of game design experience, and I may be lending it to the Cardania project sooner than later. We'll see.
Anybody who thought Scott Chestnut was a goody two-shoes, he likes to let loose and play games sometimes.
Tabletop RPGs, man. So wild.
Watch out.
Okay.
We all know everybody drinks during those sessions.
What's up, Valo? Thanks for joining us.
Big
Hope it's not too
cider.
cold out there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what else do we have to do in the beginning of this thing? Are there any updates about CNFT?
I have an update. News? New Orleans is always warm, always sunny right now because Charles Hoskinson is in town. And
he is? Damn.
Yeah, he should. Yesterday he posted a pic.
We're going to take him on a ghost tour. No, just kidding.
We'll try and find him.
But we did, and he posted some musician playing Hey Jude in the French Quarter. And
I wonder if he'll stay till Mardi Gras.
Interesting. Let's face it, he needs it. He needs to have a break where, and like, I can promise you, people in New Orleans, for the most part, don't know anything about crypto, so no one will know who he is. You can just go be a random person.
Yeah, well, if we do see him at any of the parades, we will, of course, let you know. And we'll ask him some really hard-hitting questions.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
we're pretty intense reporters,
drunken questions on the parade route.
You're that Cardano.
Uncle Charlie.
Make the price go up.
When Ada moon. Yeah, that's what we'll say.
Ada is the opposite of mooning right now. Currently at 92 cents. Oh my. Of course, that's still up significantly since last year. So hey.
Exactly. We never went into this thinking it was going to be something that went straight up. That's just not the nature of reality. Let's accept the nature of reality.
But it is down significantly as well. If you bought at the top, just keep holding. It's a long-term hold. It's going to be fine.
And you know what's shocking to me? How many people, like, in response to Charles doing anything, having fun, are like, this is the kind of, when I watch an AMA with you, it makes me want to buy ADA, but this kind of shit makes me want to sell ADA. And it's like, don't you see that to be a more effective human, you have to have times of having fun?
They don't.
So many people get so
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. So yes, Charles is out there. Other things going on right now, CNFT News World. We've got our Patreon going strong. We're bringing in a trickle there, and we really appreciate everyone who's following us along. And we will be sending out our second airdrop later this month. And any new people who join on the airdrop tier, Mr. Pistachio's Rolodex, that's only $20 a month, will receive
an
these
NFT
airdrops
every month.
Yeah, an NFT every month. And you'll also be getting one of those news passes.
And a news mug. After
eventually
3 months.
A news mug, as part of it. So very excited about everything that we're doing. We added the merch tier.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah. It's called the PNS Gift Sack. And it is $50 a month. You get the airdrops and everything from the $20, except you also every 3 months get a new piece of merch: mug, t-shirt, hoodie, tote bag. And right now they're all CNFT News branded, but I think I'm going to be going in and changing it as we release products under the PNS, the Mr. Pistachio's like umbrella network that has a lot of branded
fake products,
fake crazy.
We're going to be having fun with that.
Yeah,
as time goes. Yeah, very cool. We're also going to be posting more on the website, as time goes. We've devised a new system, and hopefully we'll all be writing one article a week, even if it's just a brief sort of thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something every week, and that's what we're pushing right now. And we're trying to get the ball rolling, because ideally we would get contributors from the populace, the general community, who also want to contribute to this site. And we can do that. We're not trying to put a bunch of ads on there or anything.
No.
There's a couple, but those are from sponsors from this show, so it's kind of a.
And this channel has to go or it's not monetized. So
I'm not sure how it works. Yeah.
I think we have to get
I don't know if that means you don't get ads though. Like, if it's not monetized, does that mean there are no ads?
Yeah, I don't think there's any ads until, I think it's like a certain amount of subscribers, I think, then we start monetizing. But I think there's no ads until we're monetized, until like that happens.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Although sometimes YouTube seems to play ads on videos that are not monetized.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure we can control it as much as we might want to. But
But at least it would probably be less.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Or you could just get the Brave browser and have no ads to worry about ever. So.
Very nice. Like if you're brave, I double dog dare you.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we're ready to bring on our first special guest.
Let's bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out.
So sitting backstage, we have Cash from the Benjamin Club.
Making it rain backstage. I see him. He is making it rain Ada. He's got little representative Ada coins in his hands.
So without further ado, let's bring him on. Here we go. Y'all ready? Yeah, let's do this.
Speaking of currency, here is Cash.
What's up, guys?
Not much.
How's your Monday going?
Yeah.
It's going. No, I just got back from a trip that I was on to Florida, so it's good to be back in the house and back. It's shockingly good to be back in Maryland from Florida.
Nice.
But yeah, just back in my comfort zone, the office, and loving it.
Getting out is just what you need to appreciate it. Sometimes we were getting a little burnt out before holidays, and then we went to Michigan and we came back and we were just like so hyped and recharged to be
good
back.
To get out and come back.
Yeah. I came back to about 200 notifications on my Discord, which took a while to catch up, but
sounds about right.
So how is it going? How's the Benjamin Club progressing?
Yeah,
it's going great. Right now we're just in this time where we're just building, and it's amazing for us. It's everything that we dreamed of, I think. Right now we're kind of in the process of building our website, as well as expanding and building our roadmap, trying to think of, what kind of people we're going to look to hire, because, we're going to be hiring soon. We're really just focused on expansion of both the club and the group. Right now we have a pretty cool lineup of artists that are going to be coming up, and in anticipation of our website drop, hopefully in Q3, or late Q2, maybe. We'll see. Damn. But we're aiming for kind of an auction house style website, similar to Super Rare, if you've seen that, but we want it to be very classy, cigar lounge.
Yeah, Charles Hopkinson cigar.
Yeah, maybe a glass of whiskey. It's going to be cool, but we're making a lot of progress, and we have a lot of support from the community and from our following. So it's just been a blast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I really like the idea of having a sort of luxurious spot like that, and I also love that you also have Benjamin's group. Can you tell us about like what differentiates those two?
Yeah, so the club was the first idea. That was something that came about naturally. We were approached by Zygor. He wanted to release his artwork on Cardano. So that's when the club was created. Benjamin and I sat down and figured out what we thought would be the best way to do this, which was just keep it simple. Let's have a Discord. Let's do auctions in there. Let's keep it exclusive. And then let's provide a memberships, that way people, if they don't want to stay in, they can still get value from the project for having faith in the beginning and following us. Mm-hmm. And then obviously there was an overwhelming demand for the club about 2.5 months ago. And we really, it wasn't feeling very Cardano like, we were feeling a little too inclusive. So what we decided to do was create the group, which widened our horizon by a lot. We're able to now boast 2.5K members in the group. We've sold out our 10K collection, and it's very active, and we have a great community. I mean, it's way more than we could have asked for, and everybody shares our vision. And the eggs are just we find new stuff about them every day, me included. I don't know everything about them, so it's really fun to be on this journey with everybody else and just be alongside the community and welcoming in, that new wave of what we think could be, the next generation of art, and the future of Cardano, hopefully.
Totally.
Sounds like a big project, and it sounds like it's moving forward at a measured sort of pace. You guys seem to have plans.
Yeah, that's really nice.
It's actually been pretty wild because nothing. We did plan a lot of stuff, but sometimes some of the things that we did, we just did them because we thought that they were right, and then it ended up having like multiple snowball perk like effects. And
that's Cardano for you.
Yeah, like we didn't do an open mint, we minted in windows, and it actually allowed for our floor price to stabilize in between each one of those minting windows. And we actually welcomed in new people every time, and we only minted when we had the demand. So we knew that all 10,000 eggs were sold with the intent, most people wanted to see them through and see the project through and be long-term holders, because that's, at the end of the day, this space is going to be here forever. We want to make sure that we can sustain long-term. That's our biggest goal. We want to be around. We want to be able to go to CNFT Con every year. We want to be able to go to every conference. We want to be able to show out for our members and provide them, with the perks of being so early,
So, okay, the eggs, we've been talking a lot about them. For viewers who may not be familiar, what are these eggs all about?
So the eggs are the mastermind of Zygor, our lead artist, and creative inspiration. We basically followed the model of the club. Everybody loved the evolutionary NFT, and so do we, right? As collectors first, it's just so cool to see it. Just one day, everybody's watching Pool PM, and then all of a sudden, these eggs just start flying. So it's just been really cool, because the evolutionary thing, I don't think a lot of people are doing that yet. And it's really only possible on ecosystems like Cardano, where we don't have those high transaction fees, and we're able to actually burn and remint an entire supply.
That's such a huge perk that people don't even really talk about.
It's really interesting. It's a totally different way to do NFTs, in a way, reminting over and updating, and it's really interesting.
It broadens your horizons.
Exactly. And it's not sustainable on Ethereum. Like, it would cost you as much as you're making in the project to remint your whole collection.
Yeah, it really would.
For us, it's about 500 ADA, I think, each time. So we put 2,500 ADA or so into the vending machine, and then it's able to just burn and remint. I mean, it's fence maker magic. I don't know much about it, but it works. But we're currently in our fourth stage of the evolution. We started with a shroud, then the shroud changed, the shroud came off, we had our eggs, and now all of our eggs are cracked. So there's only one thing left, and I've gotten some sneak peeks. I can't share much, but I mean, it's just words don't do it justice. There's nothing like it on Cardano right now. I'm confident in saying that.
That's so exciting. I'm very curious now. It's really special the way it's like a journey too. Like, it's not just like these like disjointed sort of things happening. It's like one continuous thing, and it's like telling a story with it, which is something I'm glad we're seeing more of now.
And we really wanted to do it like that because, we're able to captivate people over and over again with the eggs, with the shrouds. We are telling a story. And the best part about it is you never have to put any additional ADA in. We factored all of that in when we did our mint price. That's why it was a little higher. We have higher royalties than usual, but that's because we want to be here for a long time. We want to be able to sustain, grow, hire people. In order to pay salaries, you have to have income. And I mean, honestly, it's been baffling because we didn't release any news. And last week, I think RatsDAO decided that they submitted our proposal, and we got the 500 votes, and the floor price doubled, which it's just shocking to me because we weren't expecting it. Post reveal, we were expecting things to move, but to see it start now, I mean, we hit 500K ADA in volume. all these things are just things that I never expected to see in my life. And it's just all kind of happening. And I'm trying to live in the moment and enjoy it and not get too big for myself. You know what I mean? Just keep a level head.
Yeah,
that's great. And I mean, I firmly believe that as long as you are understand that that's a priority, you will be able to make it through without getting too big. As long as you know that you need to enjoy the journey and keep comparing yourself to yesterday instead of to like everyone else.
Definitely.
And never forget where you came from. And that's it. Unironically, will segue into my next point, which is I had lunch with an old coworker today, and it reminded me exactly why I need to keep hustling here and trying to push and continue to grow for not just for me, but for my family too, you know?
Mm-hmm. This is the time.
Yeah, this is the time. It feels great. You know, it feels really good. I don't look at the price of ADA ever unless I'm paying my bills for the month. But even then, you know, I'm invested in the ecosystem. So I got to earn my paycheck every month. And whether ADA's 30 cents, I guess I got to get more ADA then, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's painful to cash it out at $1,
Yeah,
but at the same time, like, it is what it is, right? I'm here long term. I don't expect to see any real serious gains until the next halving cycle. So I'm fully understanding that it's going to be an up and down thing for a while.
Definitely.
And how much have we gotten from this community, like as far as emotionally and intellectually? Like it's crazy. So it's like,
yeah,
I feel like I'm always at least breaking even or gaining something.
Even if there was nothing coming in, just the connections that I've made are, I mean, I've met I remember getting ready to talk in my first Twitter space, and I was just like scared shitless because there's so many smart people involved in Cardano, and like I had a good job, but like the people weren't smart like they are here. Like it's
a
just
different thing. Yeah.
It's crazy. And I was so nervous because I didn't want to let anybody down. And I still act like that, you know, in the back of my head, I think about not letting anybody down and how smart these people are. And I'm just grateful to be here and have the connections that I have now. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, just in some of the airdrops or, you know, alpha or just a message, like people looking out for each other. That's why I chose Cardano. And I mean, it's just every day I get a reminder why I'm here, you know?
Hell yeah.
What industry were you in before you made the move to Cardano?
I was in transportation. I worked on trains. I was a mechanic / project manager. So I have a little experience with the business side of things, but you know, I also understand what it's like to work from the bottom. I started my job at $10 an hour. I picked up shit, and I mean, I was the grunt of the job, and I worked my way up to a manager position. It's just, you know, it gave me a lot of real world experience. Actually does translate pretty well into this whole CNFT thing, believe it or not.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, honestly, having to have dealt with challenges in any capacity ends up translating to being in a better place for all this.
I worked with a guy. He was the chief mechanical officer for the state of Maryland. He was my customer basically. And I mean, I can't help myself. Every time I think about Charles, I think about him. They're like the same people. They're so smart. They're so thorough about everything. It's cool that there's so many different personalities as well that can mesh in. Like you don't have to be a genius to be successful on Cardano because we need marketers, we need community managers, we need developers. There's so many roles to be filled that Charles will tell you himself, like, he doesn't want to market, but he knows how important it is to the growth of the project. And there's people who will do that for him without him even having to. So I'm all about empowerment and empowering my community and our members and trying to just help people. I just want I want everybody to be able to quit their job and be full-time Cardano. The more people I can help do that, the better. So that's my goal.
And there's so many different types of intelligence, you know, like and all of them are so useful in this kind of Wild West thing we're in of like growing this new thing. You want to have so many different representations anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it takes everyone. Like artists can't mint without the devs. Devs can't mint anything without the artists. Like promoters can't promote anything without the either, like, you know what I mean? So like it all like comes together. And the more like you try to bring those things together, I think the better off it goes. Which I mean, like, look at Benjamin's Club. Like you guys are doing exactly that. Like bringing all these different pieces of the puzzle together. On that note, I'm interested to hear. I know you already talked about Zigor, if I said that right. Did I say that right?
I don't know. I say it different every time.
Zigor.
I'm interested in hearing some of the other artists, because you guys have some other artists in the group too, or are the artists in the club the same artists?
They're in the club.
In the group, or okay?
Yeah. So the club, we have I think we have almost 23 artists now.
Wow. Damn, that's more than I was expecting.
Yeah, and the thing is none of them are under contract, none of them are under anything. It's just we just want them to create and grow on Cardano. That's always been the goal. We don't make a lot of money off the club. Like there's nothing. The main feature is just continually keeping that bridge open and trying to welcome over new people.
Awesome.
We have, like I said, we have about, it's about 20 artists now. We have also welcomed a few artists to do their first drops period. We had an art contest in the Benjamins group for a rare egg. And one of the artists who submitted for it, we decided to not hire him, but ask him to do a piece for the club because we loved it.
Wow.
You know, so we've gotten so many opportunities to help people and give people their first chance on Cardano. Nobody really sees it because it's all hidden, but you know, with the website, we hope to change that, and we hope to get more people involved. And you know, everybody who bought a key has already gotten enough value out of just the key alone. You know, let's start to share these artists with the rest of the space, and you know, who knows who you might find that's interested. Right now we're doing our next auction is on the 24th. We've kind of transitioned to do them all on Thursdays now. And it's her name is Natalie Shao, and she comes from Ethereum, and she does pictures, but they have like a nice it's photography but 3D also like tied in together. So it's such a cool twist. And you know, obviously I love supporting and bringing up, you know, female artists. That's huge for me. Diversity is huge, period. Like that, it doesn't matter what walk of life you're in, everybody deserves a fair chance. So you know, we have her this week. You know, next week we have an artist who strictly does photography. And then after that, we have something that's a little more profile. We have such a wide variety of artists and styles. You know, it's always fresh. And you know, we love it, man. There's nothing that makes me happier than auction day. I love being in there. I own 3 pieces myself. You know, I buy my own supply.
What's your favorite one of your which piece got you highest on your own supply?
That's tough. I don't know. I can't pick.
You can't do that to me. Okay. You're right. No, you're right. Well, okay, give me one. Just give me an example.
So I bought the most expensive piece in the club. It was the Zygor piece. Yeah. it was my favorite piece because it's nostalgic to me. It had the first keystone on it. And it's a piece of history for me. I'll never sell it, even though I paid a lot of money for it. I think that if we continue with our path and our model, the way that we plan, that all of these early pieces, all the keys and stuff like that are just going to be, you know, they're just going to have so much value because of the people who trusted us and kind of aligned with our vision. You know, we sold 5 keys last week, so 5 new club members. It's just really an exciting time. I love it.
And those are resales too, right?
Yeah. So our top mint was 250 ADA, and I think the cheapest one sold for about 1,000 last week. Wow. So even just buying one, if you never bid on an auction, which would be crazy to me because you get rewards for bidding on the auctions, but you know,
I'm one of those people. I got one. I haven't bid on anything yet. I will one day when I get the
the ADA, that sounds like Tyler. Yeah.
Well, that was my favorite part about the last one was he was the new artist that we found in the group, and he started all of his auctions at 0. So if you
even so much,
if you bid 50 ADA, you got an NFT for free, and
that's cool.
they're super rad. He's got this wild, cartoony but cowboy. It's just awesome. They're animated, so the music's custom. I mean,
ooh, I love that.
I know you guys love custom music.
What is the system of rewards for bids?
So it's different every time. We try and mix it up so that it's unique. I feel like it goes a little unnoticed and under the radar, but it is what it is. You're not going to force anybody to bid. They're only going to bid if they like it and connect with it. So most of the time we do, we start usually about 2000 ADA, and pretty much what we do is usually try to reward bidding in general. So if you bid, you get a chance at an NFT or a raffle of an NFT. And then if you bid like the highest increase, for example, we did that on one, you got like a 1-on-1. So
legit.
You didn't even have to win, and you got a 1-on-1. So
you didn't even spend the money.
Scheme. You might want to implement something
that's
like
really
that.
Smart.
We're trying to get some hype for our Stella card auctions, and
yeah, man.
Yeah, I really like that, rewarding bidding and
having it be
because like that's the thing, right? We don't expect everybody to be able to dish out 3,000 ADA a week for an NFT, like, but one person out of 250, I mean, that's fair. And all the people who help, and maybe they got priced out, right? At least you still get a consolation prize because you participated.
Yeah.
So our first auction, we gave out these pieces. They were all animated too, which was crazy. And Zygor made a bunch of ADA like logos that actually move and the balls rotate. So they're badass.
I was wondering where those came from. I saw them.
Yeah. And then our second one was Oscar Ollerens. He's also an Ethereum artist, and he made crypto poopies. So there's a bunch of crypto poopies floating around. Sorry.
Brand new sentence.
Crypto
poopies floating around.
So checking the chat here, Michael Morris says you've done a great job, Clash. The Discord is an amazing group of people, and he also says that all of his ADA is in eggs. So he's got a fan.
Knows what he's doing over there, Michael.
You and me both, brother.
So could we show off some? Is the artist on Thursday? Is that Natalie, the one in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We should show some of these off because these are
definitely.
Yeah, let me know.
Especially because you don't see that, like, surprisingly, not that much photography at all in Cardano. So
yeah, it's like Atreyu does a pretty good job, I think. It's a very similar style as Atreyu.
Yeah, I love Atreyu.
I'm a huge fan, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I like the second one.
Yeah, me too.
Badass.
That is awesome. Reminds me of that Harley Quinn in the new Suicide movie.
Oh yeah, it's got some.
Yeah. So it's photography, and then obviously there's a little bit of animation or 3D imagery.
Yeah.
It's
super cool.
I remember seeing it for the first time like 4 or 5 months ago and just being like, damn, these are so awesome.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like it's like artwork.
It's like art.
It's not like it doesn't look like real life, but it does. Yeah. It's such a good blending.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and both pieces are special made for the club, and I love both of them. They're both amazing. I got in a sneak peek.
Damn.
And so these are three.
Go ahead.
Are these the three that'll be auctioned off tomorrow?
No, those are old pieces. Those are just
really?
references. Yeah. The two pieces haven't been shown yet. We'll show those over the week. That's kind of what we do. We do like a little build up, each week.
Smart.
It's nice because, each week the artist gets the spotlight and there is no competition, right? Because it's only one auction at a time. So like I said, we don't really make a lot of money off of it, but it's not about that. It's about bringing them in and giving them the showcase for the whole week, letting them, we actually pretty much almost pay more in doing the interviews and the storytelling than we actually make most of the time. But it's cool because, we hire a translator, we do AMAs. Most of our artists are Spanish, but, we occasionally find an interpreter Then, Cardano Poppy is our host for almost everything. It's just worked out. People have shown what they can add as value in our community, and we've taken them and brought them onto our team in any aspect or way that we could, and tried to pay them just for helping, whether it's 50 ADA here and there. It's just important for us to give back and help people excel in the space too, because there's so many talented people here that maybe haven't found their knack yet, but they can offer a lot to a project like ours. So we always keep that door open.
I can really see your intention and focus toward empowerment. And I think that is one of the most important things we can do in the world today. So I'm really glad that it's really cool that a place that has elements of, like you've got sort of this inclusive club covered, and you've also got something broadening that and including everybody, and then you're also focusing on empowerment. And I think that that's like really unique. That's not something that is probably all that common in the art world among anyone that's got an inclusive club. They're probably not trying to do all these other amazing things.
Yeah. No, and that was the biggest. I didn't expect it to be so popular. When we made the Benjamin's Club, we were not expecting it to just explode like that. And it felt really shitty to tell people no, because I did have to tell a lot of people no. And, that changed the whole mindset. After that, it was, how can we include the most people possible while still trying to not remain exclusive, but appear exclusive. You know what I mean?
You can have both. You can have your cake and eat it too.
We have high-end finishes. We're going to spend a lot of money on our website. We're going to incorporate a lot of cool stuff on both websites because we have one for each. Awesome. So, I remember when I first got into NFTs, it was on Ethereum, and I was on Super Rare. Like, how can I get one of these pieces? I just can't afford them. And that hurt me because I was like, I love this stuff and I would never sell it if I bought it. I appreciate it for being art. And I think that gives me a pretty good advantage in understanding how other people's mind work and collectors, because I am one, So I just pretty much, what would I like? And, our team is really good at adapting. So the stuff that we get thrown in front of us, we just take it and we put our twist on it. It's been really fun. I love it. There's nothing better than like, oh, well, what are we going to do here? And it's like, all right, well, let me sit on it for a day, see what happens. So far, we've been batting pretty high. We have a nice batting average on stuff that goes bad. So
that's great.
Were you guys around for the first mint?
Which mint?
Yeah, we heard about it right when this all came out.
Yeah,
we missed the early access.
And we were
Tyler
trying. Yeah, we really. And then Tyler invited us, but then we were poor.
Yeah, we were 8 of 4 at the time, so we weren't able to get into the club. But
we definitely had a big talk about
paying attention to it.
Yeah, it's funny because you always hear about the new projects and what they're doing wrong, and they messed up their mint and they didn't do this right, or their whitelist didn't work, or blah blah blah. We got scammed for 21,000 ADA our first day as a project. So and nobody ever talks about it.
No, we didn't cover this on the news.
Exactly.
Now I've never heard. I didn't hear about that.
Somebody posted a thread in our announcement channel, and we lost 21K ADA from our own pockets. Which
threads, those are tricky.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? We did the right thing, I think, by paying everybody out of our own pockets, but we made it very clear that they fucked up on their own, and it wasn't our fault.
So
but
somebody posted an address and said, "Send here," blah blah blah, kind of scam.
It wasn't even it was like my name with Benjamin's profile picture. So it is what it is, right? But nobody talks about it because we handled it right. You know what I mean? We took the situation, we adapted to what we needed to do, and then we moved on. And I feel like a lot of projects get caught on that part. They don't.
Moving on.
I've seen it so much recently too. And the thing is now it's all being really put under a microscope because we have a lot more people in the space now. And they're not used to this kind of stuff. Whereas some of us, I hate the word OGs, but some of us early birds, we've seen some crazy messed up stuff in mints. I remember one where they paused it and like they started a whole separate 5K in the middle of it. I'm like, what are you doing? So
I think there's just, you know, in society in general, there's so much of a focus on being right and like having it end with you having won that like forces just keep going back and forth, when really all you have to do is like stop, you know, handle it right and then stop engaging with it. And it really can't have very much power, but it's hard to do that. It's harder to do that than to say it sometimes, I guess.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I think one thing about me is I'm not really afraid to tell people what's on my mind, and I fight FUD every day. I do it like it's my job. FUD all you want. I love it because FUD brings conversation, right? Like as long as the person isn't totally like hard-headed and set in their ways, I don't think that there's a single person out there that I can't have a conversation with and we can shake hands at the end of the day and move on with our lives. That's how I approach every situation. And, you know, it's been really funny to see these projects just handling it so poorly when in all actuality, you just need to be a person. People want a person on the other end of the conversation.
Very
you know,
true.
when you call customer service, you want to talk to a person. Like I'm a real person. Here I am. You can see me. I'm in my house. Like, you know, we're not trying to hide behind anything. We're trying to be as open as we can. You know, we are also really careful. You know, we wanted to have a long-term project, so we hired a lawyer right away. We made sure that we were doing everything right so that later on, you know, some of these projects are blatant security violations. Like there's going to be a point in time when, you know, the regulations get cracked on. They crack down on the regulations, and some of these projects are going to get ripped like badly, and I feel bad for them. But, you know, people will invest their money how they feel like it. You can't force anybody to do anything, and sometimes you can't even explain why they do it. So my wallet is a travesty in certain places, but it is what it is. Every NFT you mint is a learning experience. Just make sure you're always evolving and you're trying to you know, be better and treat people fair. Like I see people just being dicks to each other all the time. Like what's so serious about this? Trading profile pictures of animals. I mean, Christ, I don't know.
Especially when we see what happens when we work together and we see what happens when we don't work together. And one of them just has such exponentially better outcomes and rewards.
Exactly.
Dude, I mean, okay, so I do have to say that we are technically at the end of the you know, our time here for the segment, but that doesn't mean we can't roll on a little bit longer here because you've been very you've got a lot of great stuff to say.
You do.
I think I need a podcast soon.
Yeah, you do.
You already got
a lot of people listening to what you have to say, and your message is very positive and very strong and well worded. And here we are.
It's so weird to me, man.
Because an appearance on the show,
right? Number 2.
I mean, you got talent, kid.
Yeah, I just every time I think about like coming on here or like doing a show or something, you know, I always remember like my mom's somewhere watching, so I always try to make her proud. And I never would have thought that I'd be in this position. I've always been a good talker, but I never thought that I would be on shows and doing stuff like this. So I'm trying to stay humble, and I'm just trying to speak from my heart. You know, I don't want to say the word a lot. I want it to be free flowing. I want to have everybody know what's on my mind. I'm not trying to filter anything or hold anything back. And helping people and empowering people helps you at the end of the day. You know, the more empowered my community is, the less work I have to do. So they can go to bat for you. It's crazy, man. I go in the Discord after being MIA for like 2 hours, which is a long time for me. And you know, it's great. It's great to see people in there talking and just free flowing. It's not forced. There's no talk 20 times and you'll get a whitelist. It's just it's natural growth, and I'm just so proud and happy to see the project growing the way it is.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember for like when we first started the show, I was like, I had this thought like one time about like, oh, well, what if I say something stupid? And I was like, well, if I say something stupid, then that means that I'm just gonna grow from it. Like whatever. I mean, the alternative is so much worse. Trying to think about, oh, I hope I don't say something I don't like. Like, let's just let it happen, get it out of my system, move on.
Yeah. Somebody actually messaged me and told me to breathe. Like at one point in time, they're like, "Hey, make sure you don't die. You need to breathe when you're talking." I'm like,
from your belly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's important.
Trevor's mom says, "I am a mom, and you are doing great."
He's actually watching every time. So.
That's so awesome, man. I love that. That makes me so happy, man. I love feedback like that. It means the world to me. It keeps me going. I really mean it.
Hell yeah. Oh, see, that's one of the best. Yeah, you definitely have to have a podcast. I just love that you just aren't afraid to like say what you're thinking. Yeah, that is so neat.
It got me into a lot of trouble in my regular job, but people don't like realism. It's a hard thing to face a lot of the time, but I'm sorry, man. I'm here to get things done. So beating around the bush does nothing for me. You know, I would rather say what's on my mind, get some negative feedback, clear the air, get to a solution and move on with life. Like I'm not trying to dwell on the past and sit on things for a long time. That's what I hated. I felt like I had so much more to offer in my job and I just couldn't do it, like because I had limitations. Whereas here, there is no limit. I can do whatever I want whenever I want.
Sky's the limit.
And in the other, like in the before world, it was always like we're always dealing with all these symptoms and all these like you're never just like addressing the actual issue. It's always like dealing with some issue that results from the main issue. It's like it was so frustrating. I'm glad that people here aren't into that.
Well, before we close up this segment, I wanted to remind everyone that we have a giveaway for an egg happening right now.
Our biggest giveaway
to us by the illustrious Cash. And check it out, our biggest giveaway yet. We only have 10 entries so far. And this egg is pretty valuable. So please join the news Discord. The link is in the description below. And
like and subscribe while you're at it.
Hey, you know, you're already down there clicking stuff.
Sure.
You might as well like
this real talk.
Do you guys have a tweet link to the Discord that I could share? Because I'm pretty sure people will go crazy for a free egg.
That would be amazing.
Tyler, maybe you can take care of that while we do this rest of this. So we're always checking out this general chat, and we really do enjoy hanging out with.
Teo's like, what?
Here it is. Back to it.
I think you guys are still super slept on. I can't wait for more people to stumble upon you guys. I mean, this is just the work you guys put in, and I love watching these. I get such a kick out of it. You guys are hilarious.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
We've been doing this every week since July.
Yeah, can you believe that? July.
I love that.
That's wild.
We were just doing it then. Now we actually have meetings and planning and it's really exciting now that we have other things like rolling with it.
So yes, Teo and Alice, my mom, just click on the link in our to join our Discord and then join the giveaway channel. And I think you have to verify, do your verification, then join the giveaway channel, and you'll be able to enter to win.
So you can go to the CNFT News Twitter and
or the link in the description.
Link. Oh, it's in the description of
the video below.
Yeah.
And speaking of giveaways, right after this segment, we're going to be giving away a piece by my mom, based on an unsig, but turned into something completely different. Very cool stuff. So stick around.
It's like the humanity hatch from an unsig. Completely.
We'll be showing that off shortly. But Cash, this was great. I mean, this was your second appearance in like less than a month, I think. So that's pretty good. We're glad that you're around. We're really glad that you're spending some time.
I'm doing something okay, I guess, right?
Get that podcast going in whatever form it takes. We cannot wait for the website for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to do a CNFT news bike soon. What do you think?
CNFT news.
A bike. I wanted to ask about that too, but the whole cycler thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just
That was amazing.
it's that's one thing I didn't mention about the group, obviously, is it's a launch pad for other projects. You guys know and love Future Fest, but Cycler was our first project that we actually hosted. They migrated they were ready to drop their project on Ethereum, and we talked them into doing it on Cardano.
Damn. See, I'm glad people
That's
like you are
up.
out there doing that specifically.
Doing the work.
That's what I thrive in. I love it. Every single friendship that I made or communication, they've all been conversations. They've all been free flowing. Like, I just reach out and talk to people. Like, I love talking to people. I love getting to know new people. You can find so much value in just knowing a person. You never know what might come your way. I never burn a bridge ever. It's so important for me to just keep a good relationship with everybody. But anyways, Cycler, our first project that we launch padded for. Thomas is amazing. I hate saying slept on, but that project is completely slept on. They've minted 30%. The mint prices is really high compared to what people are used to. It's 250 ADA. You get the bike, you get the rider, which is a profile picture.
Yeah, it's like a package kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus you get the game when it comes out. You
get
a game.
Damn.
So, I think that this is the direction that CNFTs are going to start to head into. You're going to see a lot of utility based projects, and you're going to see higher mint prices because people from Ethereum they're going to be tired of sharing the spotlight. And this is a perfect place to come if you want to just be a front runner. You know what I mean? You pop in, you show off your stuff in the right way, and you could go viral in a heartbeat. I'm still waiting for it to happen with Thomas. He deserves it more than anything in the world. His art's fantastic, and we would definitely love to do a collab bike for you guys. Donate to charity, whatever you want.
Amazing.
I mean,
I gotta check these out.
Yeah,
we did.
Did you see the Future Fest one? That one was.
Oh my god!
I don't remember it specifically.
Gorgeous.
You have to check into those.
I've been using Future Fest emojis constantly. It's so good.
It's pretty funny because we've actually done collabs now with Clays, Yummies. We've done them with Happy Hoppers. We've also done Soho Kids, Future Fest. We do like a podcasty type. It's not enough of a podcast. I don't get to talk enough, but it's fun. I think we should definitely set something up. Obviously, I don't want to take up your guys' whole show blabbing on, but let's definitely talk in DMs.
The wheels are in motion.
Yeah, we need to be friends with you on Discord, like for sure.
I want to make sure you guys get the exposure you deserve.
I really appreciate that. We're out here. We're doing it, and we always appreciate any collaborations. We love to work with people in the community so much.
Yeah. Well, before I wrap up, I have an announcement to make.
I did not expect this.
So this week we'll be releasing our full white paper, and today we will be starting our raffle for 50 whitelist spots to the Overexposed project. So we were able to get 50 whitelist spots from the team, and they're going to be raffled off between our egg holders. So check the Discord. It's going to be wild.
When will that raffle be taking place?
Today. Right now.
I was wondering if
so technically the news is an egg holder at this point.
Technically we could win.
That's fair. You better hold off on that giveaway.
It's not till Thursday, so we got some time.
Or you could double gift them. You could give them the whitelist spot and the egg. You know,
if we happen to win it, that'll boost the hype to the stratosphere. You know?
We'll do a dice roll.
There you go.
All right, well, that's exciting. Great announcement. Yeah.
Cool. Can't wait to read that white paper.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's tough for me because you can go into detail, but due to legal reasons, we can't if the idea isn't complete and finished, we can't say it. So I can tell you about the auction house website because that's like a huge goal. That's going to take months to achieve, and we can't keep people in the dark about that. But the stuff that we're working on daily, the collaborations, we want to do more stuff like this. Get you guys 50 whitelist spots for a high hype project. You know what I mean? That's huge. That's invaluable. I mean, stuff
really
that you
is.
couldn't achieve on your own, we can achieve as a group. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
Perfectly put, honestly.
All right. Well, this has been wonderful. Thank you once again for coming. Really cool.
My pleasure.
Peace out, Nash.
All right. We'll see you next time.
For your
Soon.
third.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure.
All right. Bye.
See you guys.
See you guys.
All right. That was really
Cha-ching!
cool. Oh, no. I never even did it.
Oh, damn. He's going crazy now.
Damn.
Well, now the till is full.
Full of eggs. So,
what's up, Tay?
who?
Well, I learned that jacket potato is Tay-to.
Yes, we learned this. We learned all your secrets. Looking into you.
We looked in your jacket.
Okay, well, let's do this this next giveaway by my mother, and I'm going to show off this whole thing. Here we go. All right, here it is. Portal to Innermost.
Great name.
This is based on an unsig, the only unsig that Summer and I hold.
You're calling me another woman's name?
I said Summer. And I thought maybe we could read this description.
Yes. Okay, so Portal to Innermost, great name. Gateways to other dimensions have long been a theme in film and in debate among scientists. Portals to spiritual awakening and deep space have an alluring quality, indeed. The desire to experience something out of the ordinary or to heal has led many on a quest. The quest might be an adventure, a practice, or simply to question. Either way, it is a journey that leads to a better understanding of your innermost self. Whatever your method of query, it is certain to bring some blessings. True that. Oh, and I love this. I love this about Alice's work, the different qualities that she puts: investigation, listening, documentation.
Gorgeous.
I think we can all relate to having Cardano be a portal that is revealing more about us and helping us on that journey.
Exactly. So we're going to give this away via the tried and true method of you guys commenting something in this YouTube live chat, and we try to see who said it first and was correct. So do we have a plan for this?
Well, I thought we were going to do it in Discord.
Oh, we are going to do it in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to do that method that I said.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do?
Well, the way we're
like
doing
one of our
Oh, you want Tyler to set it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could do that. I'm putting out a tweet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna send you this link. Okay, so while Tyler gets that set up, Tyler, I DM'd you the link to the Pool PM.
I can't believe what kind of giveaways we got
we
today.
Can kind of go on to the next thing, I think. So this giveaway will be happening very shortly.
We have to show the unsig, the original.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Okay, where the hell is it?
I mean, that makes it just like
so many wallets.
It's crazy. I mean, I can't believe. Maybe I just haven't seen it. Are people doing this with unsigs? Like, is this a thing people are doing? Yeah, because
I think so.
Because I just have never seen anything like this.
Could I suggest
you please.
Maybe would we want to do the tried and true method just because it would bury the egg giveaway.
Yeah. Well, I can't. I just.
I mean, we could do it, and I could just delete it too. We could do that. Let's do that.
Over.
Yeah.
That makes
sense. Because we're doing it on.
Yeah.
And then we can just like repost like who won. We can still post the picture and say who won, so that it's still there like after. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. I'm still looking for this unsig. I'm checking all my wallets.
Oh no, wrong one. Nope. I should have told you to have it on deck.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
15324.
I found it. Sure.
Okay, so, oh, look, there it is.
And it was sold. That's right. Sold. All right. Very cool. There's the unsig. And
Wow.
then
Look what it gives birth to.
The other one, which
Damn.
And it turned into very cool.
It's like the unsig was the portal, and this is what the world that it entered into.
It's so crazy how different it is.
Or vice versa. Or this was the portal, and the unsig was the world it went to.
All right, very cool. So that giveaway is going to be happening. So check out the Discord, please. And let's go on to the next segment. And this is drops. So we're going to talk about some drops that are happening out there in the world.
Drop it like
Get ready for Drop It Like It's Hot. All right, so we've got first drop to talk about is Mr. Pistachio's dance party, which is ongoing.
And shout out to Shart, the creator, who actually won the music off at Shillamania this past weekend. Out of like 8 or something musicians, he got the most votes.
Yeah, the Shillamania was pretty fun. We'll be talking about that in a little bit.
It's so funny to hear him talk with this accent now that I know his regular voice. Like it sounds so real. Like he does a really good accent in that video.
Mr. Pistachio?
Yeah.
All right, so let's show off Mr. Pistachio's dance party. So this is it's a number of things. It's commemorative of, I think, Shart's kind of intro into the community in a way was this whole awesome thing that he drew for us. Each of these are available for sale, and they also come with eventually. Yes, I want to buy. Do not chase me away. So there's Mr. Pistachio being a terrible person. You can buy them on token for 40 ADA. And again, purchasing one of these will help fund Shart's album, which will be airdropped to holders of Mr. Pistachio NFTs. So it seems like you're just buying some awesome animated dance party video.
But he's an amazing musician, amazing original music, like so good.
You want this album. It's a good thing. And if you're not sure if you want this album, one, you should rethink
you should check out the Shart episode.
The Shart episode, but also he does live music every Friday usually. And that's at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. He does a Twitter space. Anyone can jump in. He'll play some of his own stuff.
You can request things.
He'll play requests. He does requests. He doesn't know all of them, but he knows a lot. And he's got a lot going on.
Yeah, he really does.
We love Shart.
He's got a beautiful soul.
And we're very happy to show off his collection. So that's coming.
He's a Shartist. What are you going to do?
Let's take a look at Charlie Cutie's collection.
Interesting.
Yes. So I'm going to pop this up like you do. And see what we got.
Cool. Charlie Cutie's. Cardano's decentralized oracle, Charlie, will be releasing an NFT collection called the Charlie Cuties Collection. They teamed up with Canucks Publishing and artist Defiant Mime to bring this project to life. Future utility staking is in the works but unconfirmed. The details of the staking will be shared later if it turns out to be viable. The rarities of the NFTs may have a direct correlation to potential future staking requirements.
Okay. They've got 5 levels of rarity from uncommon up to mythic. Oh, it starts with uncommon, huh?
Uncommon, rare, epic.
That's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it kind of is.
But the mint date, it's coming right up.
Mint date is Tuesday, February 22nd at 3 p.m. UTC, 80 ADA each, and 2,222 NFTs.
Well, with ADA at 92 cents, it's never been a better time to buy Charlie Cuties.
That's right.
All right, ADA Froggies. Got some more. There's so many wild and cool new things happening. Like every week, it's a complete new lineup of completely new, completely wild, totally different and exciting and unexpected things.
I remember when we were waiting for things to happen in the community to an extent with projects.
Oh yeah, like
in the beginning of this, we were like waiting for new good projects, and now it's like overwhelming.
That's so
yeah, so 8 of Froggies. It's a collection of 3,000 hand-drawn generated Froggies with animated traits. The Froggies will be released in 3 batches of 1,000. After selling out, they plan to begin working on a children's book, with holders being involved with the lore and details of the book. Which Froggy gets featured in the book will also be voted on by the holders.
Wow.
Royalties from book sales will be given to whoever holds the featured Froggies. Oh, that's interesting. The team behind this project put a lot of work into their minting. Before the main drop, they ran a few test mints. They're using multi-sig transactions to mint like the Dirtbirds team. They are also staggered whitelist minting windows according to the color of the whitelist ticket you were holding. So the whitelist ticket might be a different color than white, but it's still a whitelist in feature, if not color. The 8 of Froggy's NFTs will be revealed on Wednesday, February 23rd, coming right up at 12 p.m. UTC, and there will be 60 ADA per. And I was hoping that this would load, but it's still... Oh, here it goes.
And
okay, so this is their long their plan. They've got quite a plan.
Very detailed.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
And the Froggies was founded by Yu from Myanmar, who has always wanted to create his own CNFT collection in order to help lessen the financial weight his parents are carrying to support him and his siblings and to pay for his education. And one day when he was talking to Moonwater, she showed him what she was drawing for fun. And he realized it could be turned into something more. Sounds like his fairy godmother, Moonwater. You then dragged Icy in on this as well, and that's how the Froggy founders came together. The foundation, creative direction, mission, ethics, and statement of this project was curated by you. And it's a she, sorry. One of the major things he wishes to make more normal is the transparency of the project and the sales allocation. We like that. That's awesome.
Always cool. So Froggy's got a lot going on there. Mystic AI.
Interesting. We also had a winner for our Fear Moms piece.
Oh, all right. What's JR
tokens?
JRR tokens. Yeah, we saw you in the chat earlier. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, JRR asked a question earlier. I meant to pop this up when Cash was here, but yes, or they asked, do you ever get frustrated that awesome projects with cool art and utility don't get all the hype, but any project with primates gets all the love?
Every day.
Yes,
every day. Hopefully this is just a passing phase, teenagers.
On that note, I had some fun tweets this morning. Someone tweeted out how 99% of cryptocurrencies will fail and 1% are the ones that you want. And I was like the same thing's gonna happen with NFTs. Like 99% of NFTs are fail.
90. I don't know about 99.
Yeah, no, I would say 99%.
I guess long term, like in 100 years, are we talking about?
No, I'm talking like 10 years. Like there's not even probably. I can't imagine most of these projects. Like
I think 90 within 5 years will be fine.
I'm holding to 90%. Well, I mean, 9% are more valuable than you do, and I'm holding to it.
Well, either way, I mean, what I tweeted, I'm like, I said samesies with NFTs, like tweeting it, and I'm like, but keep minting your apes. I'm sure they'll be iconic one day. It's like, how many freaking ape projects are going to be iconic? What are they going to be worth if there's a million other ape projects, right? I get worried if I see another robot project. Robot project, and I'm like, oh shit, like there's someone on my turf. But what the fuck when there's like 100 million fucking... Wow,
and not only that, but I think the biggest thing is that the art is the same on them too. It's not like
if the art looks the same
with the robots. Like whenever I see another robot, it is not the same as yours. Whereas when I see another ape, they all tend to be the same exact style.
Yeah.
What is art?
That's a good question.
I mean, in theory, someone who looked at all the ape projects that exist and then made their own that looked similar but was theirs, and they did all the assets, like that's art. Is it? I mean, they were making it, but it was so derivative that
to me, it's got to have a message. Like, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
When I think real
100%.
art, I'm thinking, was there an intention? Was there a message?
Yeah,
Is there something?
Is it just to make money?
Yes.
Yeah. Like if you're
100%.
doing it hollow and enslaved to the almighty dollar, then like how much is it really of your soul, and how much is it just like an action you're carrying out?
No, yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head too. Like it's like the intent. Like what's the intent of that thing being created? I mean, that's what I always look to. Like why did that person want to create that? It's, if you put it that way, it's pretty easy. Or it's a lot easier to tell if it's just to make money, or if it's like, you know what I mean? Like Turbo Egon, like he wasn't in that shit for the money. He like, as one example, so like he lowered the price of mint halfway through the drop just to get those things out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and he had something so, it's like you can see when someone has something so amazing to offer, but they aren't like trying to shove it down your throat all the time.
Yeah, Turbo Egon should have tripled the mint price for what he was offering. Like that was like the first thing, first interactive NFT any of us ever saw. We all like,
well, Pixels.
We did all freak out.
True. Yeah. Oh, I meant on chain. My bad.
Yeah.
On chain 3D interactive.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
And like fictional too. Like that's the other crazy thing. Like it's not just like
they're not
made up worlds. Like it's like or sorry, non-fictional. I said
I got confused for a second too.
All right. Back to some drops. So I want to talk about Crypto Fairies.
Yes.
And we heard them in Shillamania.
And they
did really well.
Great energy.
It's just that they were up against
this crazy life.
Who he won.
Yeah.
He won the chill off. Yeah. But either of them could.
But they would have won any other.
They would have beaten many other challengers that evening. But you know, they had a whole poetry, spoken word, almost song kind of thing they were doing.
And they had these amazing accents they are fairies. They are actual fairies.
Damn, that's cool.
I've heard it straight from them. And they said something about fairy dust in your pocket shooting off like a rocket.
Some of their pieces on here.
I know.
I
was
website,
trying to
but
do that.
even that wasn't.
Oh,
really
actually, I know where helpful. One is.
Here's one. Okay, solo crypto fairy for you. There we go. Some of their active work. So, shall we?
Well, okay. So coming up, there's. Yeah, Tyler, why don't you
I can do it. Coming off their spectacular performance at Shillamania 2, the Crypto Fairies are releasing their Mystic AI collection. And this is 111 AI animations that they're selling for 80 ADA per NFT. Per their website, this project was born from the interest of from an interest in the advancement of technology, computer science, and how that may shape the next century of art.
True that.
Arcadia has an image set of the 5 million images that she picks. From the 5 million images that she picks to stitches together from the text prompt provided by the fairies. Every sale from the collection will contribute to both women's and teens' technological development.
Great.
And this collection will be released both on Cardano and Ethereum.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting approach.
And I like that they sort of said why they're here to, like, in the description, like they, things are going to change a lot, and they want to be involved and help young women do it. That's really cool.
So another one, abstraction series, Genesis Schemata. Ooh,
speaking of Egon.
Schemata, that's a nice word. I think it's made up, but I like it. Genesis Schemata. So check this one out. This is part of series 1. It's an interactive on-chain abstract matrix CNFT developed in so you can change it if you click it in different spots.
Ooh.
So you can make your own.
You can make
shape.
A little, like a triangle.
What you want it to be. Come on, give me that. There it is.
There it is.
This is fun. I'm getting very distracted by this. Okay.
Ooh.
There it is. All right, whatever. Anyways, it was developed in collaboration with on-chain guru Turbo Egon, who we've just been singing the praises of. What do you know? Abstract Theory's Genesis Schemata explores endless possible combinations of simple geometric patterns through the systemic intersection of rectangular planes.
Well.
The
Cellular
intersection of rectangular planes.
I
like it. It's all big words and very exciting. The drop date is Tuesday, February 22nd. That's coming right up. 12 a.m. UTC. These are 54 ADA apiece, and there are 9,999 available. This doesn't look like a rectangle. That's got a curve in it.
I just got a full white box.
It's rectangular planes. It's not rectangles. It's rectangle. Cool. It's simple geometric patterns with rectangular planes. So like the puzzle piece is a rectangle, but inside of it could be whatever else.
Oh, I like it. It's a heart.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
All right, we've done it.
It's an ugly heart.
Yeah,
ugly star.
I get an ugly star out of this thing. Adamon. Cool.
Adamon Genesis collection.
Ooh, eggs.
Oh, snap.
Talking about
eggs too.
There we go.
This is an egg-laden sort of day.
Egg-laden. Adamon Genesis Part 1 introduces the first 5 3D Adamon animated NFTs with generated stats, animations, and terrain. These NFTs can be used as actual Adamon. Oh, that's what it is.
Okay.
As actual Adamon when the game is released. Holders will be entitled to use their unique Adamon to battle and progress through the Adamon RPG, starting with early alpha access. In addition to granting early game access, these Genesis Adamon will be capable of, that's right, breeding. They also have a chance at higher stats than Adamon caught in-game. Part 1 of the Genesis collection features Plasbite, Spoopus, Spitsy, Rhinor, and the Fire Mythic Adamon, Firacon. Spoopus. Firacon will only ever be available through Genesis Collection Part 1 and will not be obtainable in-game or any other way. Right? So that is basically like you have to buy this holographic in this collection. You will not get it another way. And that drop date is February 22nd at 6 a.m. UTC. There are 5,000 and there are 55 ADA per.
Interesting. And holder benefits for the founder holders here. You're whitelisted. You're automatically whitelisted. You get a discount on the mints. There are potentially airdrops, random airdrops happening, and in-game founder title as well. Pretty cool, people. Now, one more drop here.
Well, I did slip in one.
I mean, nice. It wouldn't be news.
It wouldn't be right.
You didn't slip one in.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
I pretty much expected.
I meant to go above it.
Stealth drop.
Stealth drop.
Yeah, I'll just drop it real quick. So Cardano is they just released or put up for auction the Fallen Angel piece, which is something they've been that's been in the works for a while. Did you see the link? I think I posted it.
Oh, shall I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So this
very
piece,
cool. That's some Ethereum looking stuff.
Yeah, it's very cool. So this was a collaboration between Sam Goodyear, and a couple other people, including an artist from Cardano. I mean, from Artano. And what they're trying to do with this is, I may get some of it wrong. I wasn't in the whole space, but they're working with Sam Goodyear, who is a fashion designer, but he's I don't know the right term, like special needs. But he loves working with in fashion and like doing fashion stuff. So he worked on this outfit. And then worked with Modern Mara. Yeah, isn't that so crazy?
You see the
as it zooms out, you'll see that it's
right over here.
Quite a shoe. It's more of a
a
leg.
Yeah.
Where? Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Right? You won't be getting around on that very well, but you can sit on some steps.
She's got wings. She's got wings.
That's
she
right.
doesn't need that shit.
You can stab someone with
yeah,
that thing.
exactly. So she flies and does.
I'm just speculating.
It's like a stinger. It's like a stinger.
She might be part B. Let's continue.
So the special thing about this, I mean, the other special thing about this auction, there's a lot of really cool things. It is just a one of one. But first it is a limitless or an INFT. So it will change from if it's daytime for you, it's daytime for the NFT. If it's nighttime for the NFT.
How does it know you're
off your system?
Just like the epoch
system
clock
time. Does. Yeah, like the epoch clocks.
It's really interesting.
Some other things is it these are just like the cool things, and there's one big thing, but you get a 3D body scan. You'll basically have a 3D model to use in so if you wanted to use it in the metaverse, in a metaverse down the road, you have it.
Show off your cool shoe.
But the special thing that buying this piece gives you is a trip to UK to meet the people, and I believe have your own self image scanned to fit with this for that metaverse piece. I believe I might be getting that a little bit mixed up, but I know it does include a trip to the UK. So there's a lot that is going into this.
Yeah, I see all that at the end of it. Wow, that's nuts.
It's a lot of information on the page if anyone's interested, and currently pretty high. I know
it's a trip to London.
Yeah, I know Fettuccine was going in on it.
Yeah, how much longer is left on that auction?
About a week. So it's got a bit less to go, and I think it started at 3,000. So.
Damn, I just can't even imagine how many we're gonna start seeing things like this more and more. I mean,
definitely,
it's gonna not happen that fast, but when it happens, it's gonna happen fast.
And I think one other thing I can mention, I'm pretty sure they mentioned this in the Twitter space, so I think I could say it. But I think after this auctions will open up for all the artists on Artano too. So any artists that are artists on the platform, will be able to post auctions in addition to one-off sales.
Killer.
Yeah, a lot of Artano news.
I can't even believe it. It's very advanced. Yeah. We have some crazy news, Tyler.
Yeah, agree. Will just says we're one subscriber away from 100 people. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, just hit the button. Number 100.
Just do it. Don't you want to get that?
That's what you want.
And then maybe we can have another giveaway.
Maybe. I mean, if we hit 100, we might be.
We're gonna because then we can have our vanity URL for YouTube, and that means we can like make graphics that have. Because like I'm not gonna put a freaking graphic with all these crazy.
Our current
things
URL is pretty long.
Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah, join up.
Listen, do as Jacket Potato says.
You always want to listen to Jacket.
You do want to.
Or risk being a noob.
You don't want to be a noob.
No.
All right, let's take a look at another project here. Our last one in the drop section. Fractoid.
Damn.
What the frack?
Fracking fractoids, am I right?
Looks like it was made by a fracking toaster.
A talented toaster, like the brave little toaster.
Oh my god, wow, I haven't heard Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah, oh my god, that's such a good movie for you because it's like robots.
True. That's so funny.
Flying spots.
Here we go. All right, so fractoids are hand-touched mathematical equations interacting with each other. Oh my. I'm going to click on one of these. You want to read this? I'm looking at these.
Creating infinite complex pieces of art. I was obsessed with fractals when I was a teenager, and I'm excited to see people doing cool stuff like this with them. So these pieces are being dropped in batches of 1,111. That's right, 1111 at a time, with the price increasing for each drop. Drop date is Tuesday, February 22nd at 22:22 UTC. And they are going for 23 ADA. Oh, hell yeah. I'm about to pick one of these up. Definitely. A quote from the website says, fractoids will be randomly minted, but I do think that there's a reason people will get the ones that they get, whether it be from the energies within or just how the fractoid itself appears. The fractoids will choose you. I like that. Choose you, the fractoids will.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And this reminds me. Go ahead.
Oh no, you can go ahead.
All right, so this reminds me that 2/22/22 is a Tuesday, and that's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, 2/22.
So not only is it a palindrome, meaning at least in the American way of writing it, that it can be read forward and backwards and mean the same thing, but it's also
it doesn't mean the same thing backwards.
Yeah.
2200.
Well, written I think in the European way, not in the American way.
Oh, okay, the opposite then. Okay, I knew it was one specific thing. Okay, but
or the non-American way.
It can be mirrored and read from top to bottom the same way because it's all twos and they kind of do this thing. I don't really remember, but I saw it on the internet. Pretty cool. Lots of twos happening today.
Very cool.
Or tomorrow.
Makes sense for this drop.
Tuesday. I love it.
Yeah, it will be Tuesday.
Yeah.
As well.
Very
and it is
special.
literally a Tuesday. That is crazy.
Dudes, we just hit 101 subscribers. So 2 of you stepped up. You made it happen. You did it for us. It's happening.
This will be remembered.
Yeah, exactly. This. I should blow a horn. Celebration.
Definitely.
Oh, that's so cool.
Blow the ceremonial CNFT horn.
Yeah, I wonder if it's easy.
Yeah, thank you.
We really
it has been very hard to not be able to make that CNFT.
Yeah, right?
We're ready.
For real. Now I just got to figure out how to do the custom URL thing. I'm sure I can Google it.
Yeah.
We're going to get that up real quick as soon as we can. Wait. Here it is. I can do it. I'm doing it right now.
It is. Oh, yes. Pop it up on screen. Show this moment off.
Let me just refresh and make sure that it's actually working. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's realized that we're allowed to do it yet. Come on, YouTube. Get it together. All right, well.
Why don't you try and
it's
type?
Coming. You can only copy. You can't actually do anything.
I see.
Okay, whatever. YouTube,
it's going to happen very soon.
They'll catch up. They'll catch up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So next segment, projects to watch.
So,
right.
I don't know how many of you out there spent 5 hours at Shillamania like we did, but if you didn't, we are prepared to share with you our shill.
That's right. So we shilled, and we're very happy to have shilled. We would shill again, probably.
10 of 10 would shill again.
Yeah, but we recorded it because it seemed like a good thing to do. We were shilling, and we thought we would share the shill.
And as the news, we actually we took notes of it. We took notes the whole time so that we could recount them all, recount everything that happened during the halftime show. So I think we served the news well.
Okay, so I'm sharing system audio during this. So I think that means Tyler should not say anything because that would mess it up. So let's play this.
Hello, I am the Colonel, and I represent Facility 7, a physical board game / CNFT collection. Agent, the world is in grave danger. The mad genius, Professor Norwood, has created an army of clones, and he must be stopped. We need all hands on deck, so congratulations, you're being activated. The information I am about to provide you is highly confidential and top secret. If you reveal any of it, you will be incinerated. There is a 2-month online playtest campaign with NFT and data token prizes. Earn fungible data tokens to upgrade your clearance level and buy rare NFTs in the agency store. Included in the main drop are agent portraits illustrated by our wonderful artist Melissa and by others created by some of the finest projects in the CNFT space, including Sushi Bites, Cardania, Old Money, Beyond Rockets, With Spaces, Corn and Friends, Aeonium Sky, Occult Archives, Cardano Bits, Stick Fricks, Claymates, and more. These rare NFTs earn you exclusive physical prizes. Do your duty, agent. Follow Facility 7 on Twitter. Watch the cinematic trailer on our website and join the Discord today. NeverEngineGames.com. Hello.
All right, there we go. So there you have it. A little bit of a sneak peek. Now, most of that information will not be posted anywhere for a while, but if you happen to be watching this now, you've learned something that many do not know. And one other thing that many don't know is the Discord channel. Yeah, we've got the Discord up, and we're giving out
starting to
OG
come to life.
special agent roles for the first probably 100 members. We're thinking we like that kind of system.
Yeah,
Tyler's already in there. He's a handler, so don't worry about that.
Tyler's on top of
he's
the
all
shit.
the way up there.
He's got robot armies. He's like investigator Gizmo over here.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny,
yeah.
I didn't notice the name of the professor, but one of my best friends from college is Norwood.
Norwood? Oh, damn.
That's
Wait. Are you saying that Norwood's
he's a real
nephew
man?
is here? Oh my god, he is a real man. We have seen him, his avatar come to life.
Yes. We're doing a lot of fun things with 3D
Thank you, Chaotic
avatars
Mathematics.
and stuff. Oh, we're having a good fun with this game. So lots to look forward to for Facility 7. But again, we're not really going to be pushing the hype until after we have moved, because it's just too much. So we're just kind of getting it rolling here. I should say the roadmap is up.
I was just saying that. Yeah, and it is in the style of a crazy wall.
Yes.
But you can look at the numbers to see the order.
Yeah. So here's our roadmap. It's a little bit hectic, but that's the plan.
How we roll.
Okay, it's not a roadmap. It's a game plan.
Yes,
that's what we're calling it, because
yes.
there are no dates on this thing, you'll notice, but it should all be happening during the summer of this year, and it should be about a 2-month long kind of campaign. Kickstarter not included. That'll be after, and we might need a little bit of time before we hit that. But everything up until Agent Card Drop number 12 is a
little before summer, but yeah.
So very exciting stuff, and thank you for letting us go on and on and on and on and on about it.
No.
Let's go to somebody else who is not on the show and therefore needs a voice that we can give them.
I think Growing Pains has a good voice. I'm very glad that people have actually really started to attach to this project, because it's so good. Growing Pains. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I love these behind the scenes that they're posting. It's freaking amazing. So the Growing Pains project tweeted a video showing the making of their handmade collection. There will be 10 NFTs auctioned, and each one comes with their paired physical model. That is freaking amazing.
That's so wild.
And also, there is something that's very important about this project that I wanted to make sure. I can't remember. It's something about So Growing Pains gives back to mental health charities as part of their reason for existing, which I think is really cool.
Very exciting. Love this. And they're huge. Look at how big these are.
I know. Imagine having that in your house. You have a bus. Yeah, really. You have a straight up bus.
That's so cool.
Really cool. So keep your eye on that one. Another one, Cardolphins. You've heard of Cardano, but have you heard of Cardolphins?
They're the one really moving this train. We may feel like it's us.
If you have not heard of them, did you expect that they would look like this?
I thought they'd have laser eyes, certainly.
Well, it doesn't. He's got a laser
That's what I'm
mouth,
saying.
I guess.
What is it called?
Echolocation? No.
Bottle.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. But I don't know.
Bottle? I wanted to say the word bottle.
Well, there's bottlenose dolphins, but then they communicate with echolocation.
He's got a little shark on a leash.
That must be it, yeah.
Guy knows what's up.
He's like, look, we're friendly. We're going to make these sharks our bitches, because being a shark isn't the way of Cardano.
This guy's jammed some champagne in his blowhole.
Punk rock dolphin.
So he's breathing that. Is what that is. You don't drink through your body. That's going straight to the lungs.
Yeah.
And they're hardcore.
He's mainlining that beer.
He's wrapped in barbed wire, so you can inhale some champagne at that point.
That's right.
Okay, so this project's been in development for months. It will be a collection of 8,888 NFTs with their styles and mutations reflecting the trash-filled oceans in which they live. It's true to life. For every Cardolphin CNFT minted, they're donating 5 ADA to the Dolphin Project, which is the world's leading nonprofit dolphin nonprofit. It's featured in the Academy Award-winning documentary The Cove and Seaspiracy.
Yeah, Seaspiracy is crazy. You would not expect all the crazy stuff that goes on in the ocean as far as like fishing and stuff. Like it's you know, we all can see how like polluted everything is in the oceans, but there's even more than that.
Yeah, for real.
And dolphins are such majestic creatures. They seem like they would be from a different world. It would be so sad if they got killed.
They've got some great collabs going, but the nonprofit will also receive a 1% royalty on each secondary sale forever. There are murals involved as well. So Cardolphin mural packages will be available after mint. The holders will have the chance to get their Cardolphin muralized IRL.
That is super cool.
Check that shit
really
out.
Cool.
You also get an NFT photo of the finished mural with its GPS coordinates in the metadata.
That is sick.
I don't mind that.
Street art.
They posted this great growth image of what the art used to look like and what it looks like now.
Wow.
So they went from giant AKs to squirt guns, but that's probably good.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks before too, though, but this looks way better.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's definitely got more finished quality to it.
I saw those guys in a Twitter space the other day. They're probably not mentioning it to be humble, but well, at least they claim to work with last year during the Super Bowl with Fortnite and NFL to put that they had like the stadium inside Fortnite, and apparently they were the guys who did that model and all that for them.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, they were probably being humble. Wow.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I was like, holy shit, I felt. I mean, it was just something they said in Twitter space, but I mean, I don't think.
Yeah,
it has not been verified.
Yeah.
It's cool if it's true.
Yeah, I believe it.
Assume
it looks
true.
very real.
But we are news, so we should say.
Yeah, we'll say
yeah, definitely.
Another cool bit of news is Sean swims with sharks in the Bahamas every year.
Sean is out there being an Indiana Jones ass mofo.
I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah, true, honestly.
Like,
I want to hear more stories.
The fact that he's like, I need to see this volcano erupt.
Yeah,
just like
Sean. I mean, if you ever want to come on the news and tell us some stories,
we would love that.
That would be sick.
All right, another project here, Havoc Worlds. I don't know, Tyler, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. So Havoc Worlds is a story-driven, art-centric NFT project. It consists of 9,999 unique characters with different factions. There's 3,333 Xenos and 6,666 humans.
That sounds about right.
And they're all battling their way against the Seeker, or battling their way against the Seeker of the rightful place in the cosmos. There's no mint date yet, but price will be 58 each.
All right, I think that's good.
Legit.
They do have a bit of the story. In the near future, humanity's progress has never been more disrupted, despite the planet's technological advances. Famine and global warming caused by climate change destroyed the chances of prosperity that the planet hoped to achieve.
You're telling me.
Yeah, right. Power-hungry individuals have taken it upon themselves to take control of what's left from in the vacuum of authority.
Sounds about right.
Society has driven action. Each having a hierarchy of scientists and soldiers favored, while artists get the short end of the stick.
We're taking it back.
Yeah.
One fateful event in the inner faction, outer space analyzer.
This is a lot of sci-fi jargon.
Little
space analyzer.
IOSA.
But yeah,
there's a lot going on.
This project coming.
Very cool. And one more project here for this segment. Two more projects. Her World. I think you better take this one, Alyssa.
I'll take it. I know about Her World.
Appropriate to me.
Her World, CNFT. Oh, cute. Come with us as we explore the universe, preparing for landing on Cardano in April 2022. For some reason, I thought that's how sci-fi this year seems to me. I felt like I was saying it wrong. I felt like I was saying 2200 or something.
So we got a little bit of art, but there's not a lot of details.
So cute. So Her World is a female-led CNFT project. Per their tweet, they've been in the community for a very long time. Very, very early on in this project. Can you click that? Yeah, so basically there's not a lot out there yet. It's pretty early on in the project, but things are starting to come to light on this journey.
And then we have this project Overexposed that we showed off recently.
And this is the details. One that Cash that Cash was just talking about, the fact that Benjamin's group is partnering to get 50 whitelist spots for.
Very exciting. Good announcement.
It's beautiful.
But some more details. So tomorrow they're going to be unveiling Discord info while on stream with Cardano Thor.
Nice.
And it's the understanding of the news team that this artist was brought into the CNFT space by 4-5 Jeff.
Oh, go 4-5 Jeff. We love 4-5 Jeff. And also Cardano Thor is the one that did that amazing vocabulary word thing that you did an article about, Tyler.
Yeah, Cardano Thor's been doing a lot recently. I've been seeing him everywhere. Like everywhere.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So there's a message from the artist. Awesome. Let's take a look.
Ren.
So Ren says, Ren here, the artist behind Overexposed. You see, I was once an ETH guy.
I can tell.
Liked it and never felt appreciated. I have absolutely fallen in love with the Cardano community because of your constant, genuine support. Keep it coming.
Cardano, the blockchain of the future.
We did it. We attracted another one.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
We're poaching. I feel like a poacher, you know. We go to ETH,
but it's a healthy.
Grab them and bring them in.
This is a loving thing, and we still want to work with Ethereum. It's just that we want to save people from what I mean. The more people come over here and don't want to put up with those prices, the more unacceptable those prices will be. And so I want Ethereum to succeed. I just don't want them to succeed with the crazy prices that exist.
You mean for gas?
Yeah.
You know, one other thing too, like gas and like all that aside, like it's crazy how different NFTs on Ethereum work from NFTs on Cardano. Or like with Cardano, like you actually hold the token in your wallet, and like with Ethereum, as far as I understand, it's really is just the transaction saying that you bought that, right? Like there's no NFT token in your wallet. I could be completely wrong. I'm kind of like half asking you guys too at the same time.
In what wallet? Wouldn't it go to MetaMask or whatever?
But like, so it's in the wallet, but like, you know how on Cardano, like there's actual like assets, like actual tokens in the wallet. From my understanding on Ethereum, it's not an actual token in your wallet. It's just like the wallet knowing that NFT is linked to you, because
so
it's like
where does NFT live
in a smart contract on Ethereum.
So it's forever in a smart contract,
but and then the smart contract just points to who owns it. Whereas Cardano, it's like we actually own our tokens.
Interesting.
First I've heard of it. If anyone has more details, I'm very interested to hear.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
maybe I'll try and look. Yeah, we should definitely ask Adam.
Sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Often.
But I mean, if that's true, then that's crazy. Like that's so. It makes it so much cooler on Cardano because you can actually like, I don't know.
And you get it
functionally the same.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah. Functionally the same, but I don't know. I guess it's just like
progressive directions.
So I think we did it, friends. Hour and 43 minutes. Not bad for a Monday.
Go Best Friend News Team.
We're part of the Best Friend News Team gang now.
That's a good project.
Yeah, it is.
Friend News Team.
Let's
any of y'all, thank everyone for
getting us to
and liking and
over 100 subscribers.
Eventually, YouTube will realize that that's happened, and we will get to change our URL.
And then we can start spreading the channel more.
And spread that link. And I have seen on another channel how you do it. So I just think YouTube is just not quite caught up yet. So
yeah,
it'll be soon. But otherwise, we will be doing our Twitter space on Wednesday for the news. Every Wednesday we're doing it. And
we had a great episode last week.
Yeah, it was really
We're gonna probably have we'll probably have a co-host this week. JPEG is taking a few weeks off from co-hosting on that. But last week we had Crypto Heaps and And
coming up this Thursday, we've got some great guests on the news as well. We have Dirt Birds, so get excited for that one. And we might have a special guest coming on as well. Yeah, we might have a
I'm going to message him today, actually.
We'll see. We're following it up. We don't want to announce everything. You know. But Dirt Birds, that's pretty fancy. I'm excited.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I can't wait to hear from them, definitely.
And on Tuesday, among all the drops that are happening, there is a Twitter space that I would recommend that you check out, being hosted by One Tile and Summer. Well, she's Alyssa tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Alyssa will be doing it. And it is Healing from Narcissistic Abuse. And we're going to be talking about qualities that will exist in a normal relationship versus a narcissistic relationship. And really, it's interesting because, you know, the same kinds of things can happen in a healthy relationship and a narcissistic relationship on the surface. But the biggest difference is the backdrop of a narcissistic relationship is one of you kind of constantly doubting your reality, and that there are certain main core things that will always exist in a narcissistic relationship. So it's going to be really cool. I'm really glad that we're talking about this every week, and, you know, just being reminding people and reminding myself that we aren't the only ones that have gone through this is a very healing aspect of it.
Yeah, very good space. So,
and that'll be at 17 UTC on the Never Engine Twitter.
It's a busy week, my friends. And of course, we are 1 week away from Lundi Gras, which is the day before Mardi Gras.
And we're going to be dressing up as mushrooms.
Yes.
Ooh, well,
we're doing a
magic mushrooms.
A group themed
is the group theme. We've never done it with a group. We've always done our own like duo.
You guys should have like playing cards. You could just do like magic tricks for people.
Oh, magic mushroom!
Is this your mushroom?
That's really good. Yeah. I may have to.
So it's exciting. Next week is going to be wild.
Magic trick.
Oh, this week a little bit less wild, but a lot of drops happening. A lot of great ones too. So as always, a wild week for CNFTs. And for the CNFT news, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm Summer Deadhorse.
I'm with Spaces. Oh, right.